Hey there neighbors, it's Nicole Fetter, your local Arizona realtor. Today, we're going to talk about why you should continue to pay your mortgage despite the forbearance being offered by lenders. I want to preface this video by saying the information I'm giving you is accurate, but with the CARES Act being updated frequently and the pandemic still currently going on, changes are happening quite rapidly, so I do encourage you to come back, find out if there's been any updates. You can always call or text me. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have or update you along the way. A few weeks back, I did a video on the forbearance being offered by lenders. That led to a ton of questions from you guys wanting more details about that forbearance and what your options were in regards to not paying your mortgage right now. So, today, I'm going to update that and give you an idea of why I think that you should pay your mortgage if you can. Let's recap by explaining what lenders are being required. Now, this is only required on government-backed loans, FHA, VA, Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae. Government-backed loans do account for 2/3 of all mortgages, so there is a great chance that you are covered. Even if you aren't in a government-backed loan, that does not mean that your lender isn't doing things to help you out. It just means it's not required by the CARES Act. I encourage everybody in need to call, ask their lender what's being offered. It is different lender to lender, and how they can help you during this time. What's being required is a 60-day forbearance. Again, a deferment and a forbearance are completely different. What people think they're getting is a deferment, it seems, and that is not it at all. A deferment is when you stop paying for 60 days, you miss 2 payments, and then you just start paying again your normal payment. So let's say your payment's $1,200. You don't pay 2 months, and then on month 3, you start paying that $1,200 months again until the end of your term of your loan, and you'll just make the 2 missed payments up after you've paid all the rest of the payments in your term. That's not what's being offered. A forbearance of 60 days is where 60 days you aren't required to pay anything. Day 61, they ask you for a large lump sum for those 2 months, plus the additional payment due. Now, every lender has been different. They're offering anywhere from 60 days all the way up to a year, depending on your situation and what's going on in your life and lender to lender. So again, you do have to call them. But the thing is, if you're unemployed and just going back to work in 60 days from now, you're not likely to have 3 payments all at once to give them. So after talking to several lenders, what I have found, and this is not required by the CARES Act, but what they're saying they're going to do is tack that forbearance to the end of your term when you can't pay it. So they are going to call you on day 61, say, hey, we want 3 months. But when you explain your situation and say you can't do that, then they will tack that on to the end of your term of your loan. And at that time, it will still be done and owed in one lump sum, but you could be making small payments towards it throughout the rest of your term of your loan. One thing everybody needs to take into consideration is, I know everybody keeps saying it's not going to have a negative impact on our credit. And that is true. But just because it's not going to have a negative impact on your credit doesn't mean it's not going to negatively impact you. If you are in forbearance, you cannot refinance your house until you are clear. But not only until you have paid that lump sum, usually you're required to make 12 more payments on time before you can refinance your house. So, if you decide that, hey, interest rates get super low, because a lot of us think, hey, interest rates are going to get super low after this is all said and done, and I'm going to want to refinance to save myself hundreds of dollars each month. Won't be an option for you. You're going to have to wait a year after you've paid that large lump sum back. If you decide, hey, I want to make home improvements, I have a ton of equity in my house, I want to take some cash out, not an option for you. You have to make that whole lump sum and then 12 more on-time payments before you can refinance your house. So there is a lot of negative impacts it can have on you personally. This forbearance and CARES Act is to help people in need. It's not to give us all a 60-day vacation for paying our mortgage. If you are working and have money coming in, do what you can to pay your mortgage. If you really are in a tough situation where you're unemployed and you don't have the money to pay your mortgage, then this is set up to help you stop you from going into foreclosure or losing your house. 12 months of figuring things out and paying off that and then starting to pay payments is way less bad than losing together. It is set up to help those in need, not to give us all a vacation for paying our mortgage. If you have any questions, I know this isn't super detailed, always feel free to call, text, email. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please like and share the video with your friends and family. Help to continue to educate them on the home buying and selling process. And remember,
go better with Fetter. You'll love her forever. She'll get you a home too.